Alright, chat. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a backtesting session. Hold on, this is kind of loud to me. Today we're going to be doing a backtesting session. I have not been too focused on my strategy, so I'm really doing this so I can kind of lock back in and like since the combine, at first I start off pretty good, but then I don't know, like I just kind of fell off, or I felt like it. So now I'm gonna do a backtesting session. Um, Make sure that all of my trades follow this plan, and then keep coming back and following this plan until I've mastered it, and I can kind of do it without it. The way that I will be doing my backtesting sessions is I have it set to the month of November 2025, and I will backtest the entire month. Next session, I will backtest the entire month of October, then September, and keep going back until either I've mastered trading or I've backtested so much market data that there is no more. Hopefully, it's the first, not the ladder. The ladder, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna hide my balance for myself, kinda that way. This is prop firm rules, so I'm gonna make sure I de-risk and kind of really treat this. Um, yeah. So my profit target is 3,000. Max daily loss is 2,000. Max loss limit is 2,000. Restrictions trading on news, holding overnight, hedging, holding through market, holding over weekend. Oh, that's fine. Um, yeah. So let's get started. Should I be saying my? I guess I can talk through it. Um, let's see. Let's see. And then looking like London swept through these Asia session. Sorry about that. So let's see, 3 a.m. right here. Asia session came up. London session came down. It did not sweep through all of Asia session lows. So what we have these lows right there. Let me turn this magnet on. Then we have some lows down here. Okay, and we have swept these highs. Okay, let me just. This is pretty much all I need. Oh, obviously my long and short position. Mm. Why is it 24 hours? Okay. 24 hours. Let's see. And this is the end of that session. Came through, made lows. We swept these. Some multiple highs throughout this next session. So through all of these highs, came down, swept these, continued up. So I'm looking for a continuation. It's still 9:30, yeah. 9:40. Okay. I'm actually gonna scale down to 1 minute. Yeah. See what we do from here. We may draw all the way down. This time is 9:55. Okay. So definitely could have caught a trade somewhere here. By this time, I would look to be off the charts. So today, I'm definitely gonna say that I missed this trade and head to the next New York session. Okay. All right. So. All right. We ended up coming all the way down. Jeez, I need to turn that off. Looks like we may have found some resistance here. I mean, some support here. Up to the 5 minute. This is 9:30. Go ahead. We're gonna run a little bit of it. I'm looking. It's pretty choppy. I don't know. I think we might take out these highs from this previous session. Take out a few of these before moving and drawing lower. Okay. That's one high smacked. Dropping to the 1 minute. Let's see what we get here. Looking for a reaction. Okay, we got our break of structure. Now, I'll be targeting these lows down here. Take a short position with my stops above these highs. And then my take profit down here at these lows. Place a trade. Sell. I'm risking 1%. Which is 1.905 contracts. Got you. I need to know this because for the future, because normally when I do cons, like when I trade or whatever, like I don't know. So, and let's play this out. Okay. What is this? This is a 1 to 5. Yeah. And then the time is 8:02 a.m. Did I? Oh my gosh. Custom settings. Start of London session. Start of New York session. It should be 9:30. Well, I definitely wouldn't have made that mistake. Whatever, I'll close this out. I'm gonna stick to it. I definitely do think the thesis will hold. my stops to break even. I'll trail my stop actually. There you go. I really wish that that was, but I mean, I just wasn't paying attention. So, New York session. We're here now. So, let's see. I do see that we have this resting or this liquidity at the bottom that we can come target. May take out a few more highs before this though. So, I will be just putting, can use these same ones and okay. We came pretty far down. I don't know how to feel about this. This is 940. One more candle, 945. Yeah, I'm gonna take that as us being bullish. The reason I changed my bias is just because we came and swept these lows from pre-market. We did not come all the way down here, but yeah, I mean, this is as good a sign as any. I'm gonna drop to the 1 minute. Let's see. We get an entry here. Okay, this looks like it's just gonna rip without us. Yeah. Off a pullback, we enter here. My stops below here. Back up to the 5 minutes. Take profit here. On the 2.5. Place order. Save. Now, before I play this, my bias behind this, as I said, it's still pretty early in the day. Wait, what time is this? 9:55. Still pretty early in the day. We came down and swept a lot of this liquidity down here, and there is still draws on liquidity to the upside. So I will be. We drop down back here. I will close about half my position when we get to here. Let's see. Okay. I will be moving my stops to break even, and then I'm going to close 50% of my position. Save. I think this is a good time to trail my stop, especially because what time is it? 10:13. I would be pretty ready to kind of get done and get off the charts by then. So I'm just gonna trail my stops. Don't think it's needed though. Yeah, and there we go. It literally made wow. Okay, yeah, nice. On to the next. Not bad. One thing that I do think I need to work on is my initial bias. My initial bias is kind of wrong. This is really messing with me. Oh, you like one more tick? No? Okay. My initial bias is kind of messing me up. I'm not doing too well with that. So I will need to put a little bit more attention into that. Jeez, oh, these are my lines that I never threw away. Okay, it's kind of hot. I got the light on in my PC, that's why. Okay. Let's see. We are in this downtrend in the hourly. Actually, no, we just broke structure on the hourly. Can't even really call that. I mean, we're going to the upside though. Um, let's mark out these highs here though, because we could get a sweep of these highs. If we get a sweep of these highs, it depends on where we go first. If we drop lower, I'm expecting for us to reverse. However, let's see, three consolidation, manipulate the lows. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're probably gonna go higher here. So let's see how what we're thinking. We might come down, sweep these lows. Mm, After we sweep these, I'll kind of just see where we move from there. Um, yeah, it is 9:25. Did I have that like that? That's whatever. Okay. Wow. Good candle. Okay, so yeah, it is 9:45. Yeah. I figured that that was gonna happen. Um, drop to the 1 minute. Can we find a bit of an entry? No, we're not gonna get one. Could have entered off that actually, because this fair value gap here would have been a decent size entry or a decent entry. Put it here right below this fair value gap. And this is a 1.5. I want at least a 1 to 2. Because I definitely think we could go higher here. Definitely think that we can go higher here. 1 to 5. And then I'll leave some runners. Let's see. Let's see how we go. Oh. Imagine. I just know. I just know we're actually due. Just know it's due. Wow. I actually deserve that. Yeah. I should not have taken that trade. Um, 2 trades in one day. I should have just kept to the one. That's fine though. Let's see. Did it end up going where I wanted it to? Is New York open? Where was New York open? Yeah, that's why like I just knew it. But it just wasn't the right time. It's okay. That just means that I need to see over here what could have. So after this initial pop higher, I mean, came and we entered off, or I entered off of what I felt like what was this fair value gap right here. I ended up getting stopped out. Even then, I should not have immediately re-entered after this pop back up. I mean, it is what it is. It's a new day. Let's go to the hourly. Okay, so we are kind of a little bit in a range on the hourly chart. However, we do have some nice prominent lows down here that we might want to come down and take out. And then also we have some highs. So let's see what market wants to do off of the open. Okay, we close in this fair value gap. Break structure to the downside. And yeah, I would not enter here. Let's see. 10-10. I mean, I I was still on the 5 minute, but I definitely would have entered. I didn't want to enter off this candle because I knew that this candle probably would have came next and it would have wicked me out. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I don't need to enter though. It's unfortunate. And it came down, swept the lows. So go back to the hourly. What do we have down here? Let's see. Got some juicy lows stacked up. Might want to come down, take these out. Before we can though, might want to come up, sweep these highs, or just sweep something at least. No, we just want to go lower. 535, 945, 945. Close outside of this fair value gap. Drop down to the 1 minute, and then let's look for a 1 minute break of structure. So we actually got one to the upside that was not in line with our bias or where we thought market was going. I'm probably going to play a few more candles. It's trending up, but I kind of am cool off of today as well. So we'll go to the next session. 1 minute, 5 minute. How did it do last session? 6 p.m. Okay. Maybe we're coming off news or something. However, there are some decent highs up there. Kinda just trending in this range. So let's see if we can drop down, maybe sweep these lows real quick before pushing up higher. Okay, so let's drop to the 1 minute because I mean it's 9:39. So we're just chopping up here. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm cool off that day as well. Let's see, what time is this? 9:30. Okay. So kind of in a range. Oh, this is. Let's go. Okay, so we are still in some weird nasty chop, right? So let's go ahead and remove these. Let's change these highs because we got some more. We got some more nice stacked up highs a little bit that we can kind of work on taking out. Let's see. Maybe sweep these lows first. However, if we could also, there is a, I don't know what happened here. I was not trading that. But there are some pretty, there is some pretty decent liquidity down here, or like a gap, lack of liquidity in the opposite direction. We might target that and then push down. So we'll see what price wants to do. Okay, so we swept these highs. Didn't go too much further. We're chopping. Oh, very choppy day. Right now it is 10:15. As much, I would be willing to take a trade. I'd be willing to take a trade off of this. The swings are kind of high. But I would be willing to take a trade off of this. It's pretty, yeah. Yeah. I deserve that. Literally and not in line with my rules. Like, why am I trading so late in the day? Yeah. Whatever. I deserve that. Just chop as well. Might have been news or something. Head over to the next New York session. Okay, where are we? Oh, there we are. Mm, got some, still got some lows down here. Got some highs up here. Oh wait, no, this is the 1 minute. Am I tweaking? Hello? Let's see if I can maybe using a different time frame, like going to like the 30-minute and instead looking for I mean it's like the same like liquidity. And let's see if finding stuff here might be a little bit better off the 30-minute. Let's go ahead. And that is 940. 945. I would be looking to trade here. Really strong um candle closure. These are the next stops for where market would want to go. Now, I don't, here's the thing. After seeing this candle close, and I feel like I would take a trade down here, like on this candle, but at the same time, I don't know if this is just like hindsight because I'm like, okay, like I've seen part of the, I don't know, but I do know that right now I'm kind of just testing how I am as a trader right now. So if I think I'm gonna take this trade, then I'm gonna take this trade. And then I'm going to target these areas of liquidity down here. Okay. Today is the 12th, so not. Let's see. Let's remove all the drunks. Oh, I kind of needed those. That's. I guess I did not need those. Um. Have I blown this account yet? Have I blown this account yet? Like. I guess I didn't need to show my account balance to check. Profit target 0. X loss limit. Okay. Max daily loss. Yeah. Okay, so no, I haven't owned my account. Nice. Um, yeah, I just got touched. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Let's see what we're doing, what we're doing. My fault. Okay. Got some nice lows down here. Oopsies. Not that one. Yeah, we do got some decent lows stacked up down there. I'm not even worried about that down there. Um, got some stuff up here. Got these highs as well. Let's drop down. 5 minute. 9:30. Okay. Time is 9:40. Let's go down, drop down to the 1 minute. Let's see what we're looking at here. So very strong candle closure. Oh, could this be our reversal? Now, the I'm not totally against the reversal. Um, I'm not totally against the reversal, like going for it, but let's see. Yeah, we broke structure. It's just that we're in this second 5 minute fair value gap. Yeah. Which is why I just wanted to be sure. Yeah. And with that, I will be going short here. Targeting my highs here. And then targeting these lows. And see how it goes. Nice. Maybe I could have waited. I mean, this is still pretty late to be taking a trade. Maybe I could have waited. On to the next session. Where are we? Oh, okay. Jeez. Some pretty crazy swings here. Now, I think that we might continue lower. So let's kind of play a little bit and let's see how we go. Let's see what we do. Okay. This is 9:45. Okay. And 10:30. Yeah. I mean, I wanted to go lower. We went higher. So I do need to work on like kind of being able to like the time. Like I need to be finding an entry in my window. Let's see. Kind of just like just dying. 9:55. Okay. I think we could target those highs. Now, would I have entered here? No. How does it? 10:08. I do think this right here. This is a 1 to 1.65. It's a strong candle closure. I'm not willing to go without going above there though. Okay. At this point, it is 10:30 almost. Okay, that doesn't even matter because it's gonna wick me out. Okay. Okay, so we're kind of sitting here at the bottom. Um, Now we do have some hourly lows down here. I mean, this is the 2 hour, but still some lows down there. Now I think we're pretty sure we're gonna go short here. So let's see. Wait, for a draw on liquidity. Jesus. What time is this? 9:35. Okay. So 9:40. Up to the 1 minute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is what. Okay. So these are some crazy swings. But we did close down here. So I am willing to hop into a short here. These are some crazy price swings though. Some scary like up to the 5 minute. Man, no, I don't need. Finally, just the base hit, which is insanely short. Hop into the hourly. Do I think it's going all the way down here? No. Do I think I will be closing and trailing my stop though? 1 to 7. Let's see how this goes. No. Did I? Yeah, it's above it. Yeah. Okay. Trailing the stop a little bit and break even. Trailing my stop a little bit further. Okay. Trailing my stop further. This time I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive with my stop, like my stops trailing, and that's fine. Reason being, I know that at this time it is 10:07. I mean, even still, like this is a pretty big move. Um, so yeah, not a bad trade. I need to. So what did I do here? What did I see here that made me take this trade? Okay, 9:30. We open. We did have a somewhat. I mean, this is the 1 minute. Wasn't it on the 5 minute or? This is a 5 minute. 9:30. The 5 minute was crazy up here, but we swept these two areas of liquidity at this 9:40. Swept this as well. Um, I believe that's when I hop down to the 1 minute. 9:40, right? 9:40. Okay. Came down. All right. And I mean, just kind of because looking at this, right? I was just like, okay, like we're gonna push further. Clear downtrend. Um, we did not break this. I mean, technically, does this break the trend? I don't think so. I mean, it's not even two. So send that downtrend right here. We get a break of structure, creates a fair value gap, and then I guess here I don't know if I entered here, but here I could have entered. No, I don't think so. I think I waited for it to close down here, like below this. Could have entered right here in this fair value gap though, like off of this candle, like while this candle was. I mean, nah, I think I entered like right here. So when that candle, or like one of these, while the candle was done forming, it was a pretty good trade. Let's go to the next one. We are on. We've been doing this for 39 minutes, and we are on November 19th. I think after the 19th, I'm going to. Um, nah, I'm gonna just keep doing the whole thing. Nah, I think I'm gonna stop on the 20th, and then kind of just chill. Hopefully, I will get faster at this as I do more backtesting sessions, but I think I'll stop. I think I'll stop on the 20th. Nah, actually, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna do the whole thing. So, got these areas of liquidity that we took earlier. Did not take these top ones though. Um, what do we have? So, We still have some liquidity down here. We still have some levels down here, some key levels down here that we have not touched. We can. I do think that we could kind of swing up, maybe take these hourly highs, and then before we push lower. I definitely believe that there are more draws on liquidity to the downside. However, whichever one we take first, for me. Nah, I'm definitely bearish here. We're already in bearish price action. I'm definitely bearish here. Let's see how we do. Okay. 940, 945. So, huh. We do have some decent highs up here as well. Let's hop to the 1 minute. Let's see what we see. Is this trend anywhere near stopping? I like this. I like this a lot actually. Let me get one more. Yeah, I shouldn't have been greedy. I would have entered down on this or like this candle though. But I do like this that we have going on here. Now, this is a little bit close to already one of the areas that we're trying to target. So I don't know how I feel about this. Um, so I guess I can tighten up my stop. Do a run of 4. Oopsies. Save. And let's see how it goes. Just smashed it. Moving it a little bit past break even. Yeah, a little bit past break even. Okay. So I see that we're kind of stalled out here. I'm going to go ahead and close out 50% of my position. Um, yeah, I'm going to close out 50% of my position here. And I'm going to trail my stop a little bit more. And still have not broke structure yet. However, I will be trailing my stop a little bit more aggressively. The time is 10:08, and it wicks me out. Not a bad trade though. Um, yeah, yeah. We go, and then we hit this right there. Yeah, that's not a bad trade though. Um, last day. Last day, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off. It's been about 45 minutes, or about 40 minutes. So we have gotten pretty high up here. I just know we're gonna take out these levels right here. Um, I could see us rotating lower, but I mean, we just got to see when we get here. There are a lot of levels down here still untouched, and then we got some from the other sessions that to kind of thicken up the juices down here. So we'll see what we want to do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 10:10. I mean, it's still pretty late. However, if I would have saw this, I believe at least that I would have waited on this setup. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Oh, this is a 5 minute. Jesus, that looks scary. So 1 to 3. Yeah, should have taken it. It's okay. Especially because we are going to pop higher and go for that other one, aren't we? Oh, no. Now we're gonna do what I said we were gonna do. Got you. Gotcha. I mean, I knew we were going to do that though. And then is this in 9:30? This is 10 a.m. Okay. Okay. Um, I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm gonna call it here. I will save this and maybe come back to this another day. If I come back to the 20th, the November, I'm not sure. However, I did enjoy backtesting. This is my ending balance, $50,333. The prop firm rules that I used. This is for alpha futures, which is what I currently use. Um, the profit target of $3,000, max loss of $2,000, max daily loss of $2,000. Not bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. Actually, can I go back and show you guys the results? There we go. Win rate 36%. Risk reward about 2%. Um, total P&L $333. Weekly gain $111. Daily gain loss $83. So I mean, Tuesday, yeah, like yeah. So I appreciate y'all for sticking with me. Uh, yeah, y'all be safe.